Hi student, today we are going to see Standard 5th Social of Term 2. The lesson we are going to discuss is Hydrosphere. Come, let us move to the video session.
Unit 2 Social. The lesson name is Hydrosphere. Let us know what is meant by hydrosphere and how it is present. Hydrosphere is a total amount of water present on the planet. Do you all know planets? How many planets are there? There are 8 planets in our solar system. Hydrosphere is nothing but it is a total amount of water. The hydrosphere includes water that is present on the surface of the planet or underground or in the air. Therefore, the planet's hydrosphere can be in the form of liquid, vapor or in the solid. Hydrosphere covers 71% of the Earth planet. This includes water in liquid and in frozen form. Frozen means it is in the ice cube. 97% is salt water and rest of the 3% is found in the groundwater. That means it will found in lakes, rivers and also frozen as in the form of ice. That means icebergs means it is called as the ice cubes. Importance of hydrosphere. We know what is meant by hydrosphere. It is the amount of water present in our planet. We need water to carry many activities in our daily life. In our daily life, we need water. Without water, we cannot survive in this world. That means we cannot live in this world. We need water to drink, isn't it? The first purpose, the main purpose is to drink water. The other one is we have to take bath. The other one is cook food. Without water, we cannot cook any foods. Even not only the human beings need water, even the animals and plants also need water to survive. For example, without water, the animal cannot survive in this world. Without water, the plant will not grow. So, we need water for all the purpose. If there is no water, we cannot evaporate and form clouds. That means it cannot evaporate anything. If you are not having any water in the lakes or rivers, because of that we are not getting any rain because the evaporation of the water only forms as a rain. So, there will not be any rain. That's why we have to save the water for the next generation. Hydrospheres are present in the form of many types. That is, lake, river, pond, stream, well, dam, reservoir, canal. These are the example for the hydrosphere. Types of water bodies. In the term 1 itself, we have studied what is ocean and what are the types of oceans. Let us recall. Oceans are vast water bodies that usually separate continent from one another. That is, it will be very larger in size which will separate continent from one another. Ocean is a thing which will separate the continent from one another. What are the types of oceans are there? Is the Pacific Ocean, Atlantic Ocean, Indian Ocean, Southern Ocean and Arctic Ocean. How many are there? There are 5 oceans in our earth. The picture clearly denotes that there are 5 oceans. The 5 colors denotes 5 oceans. Next we are going to see sea. Seas are also vast water bodies but smaller than ocean in size. The ocean will be very bigger compared to ocean. The sea will be smaller in size. They are partly closed by land and open up to the ocean. It will be closed by the land and it opens up to the ocean. Sea water is salty in nature. By nature itself, it will be very salty. For example, we can take Arabian Sea. These are the picture of Arabian Sea. Rivers. Rivers are freshwater bodies which generally begins at the mountain areas and flow over through the land. They are usually drained in ocean or sea. For example, Ganga, Yamuna and Kaveri. The rivers will be very larger in size. That means when we are compared to sea and ocean, it will be very smaller. It starts from the mountain area and reaches the land, from the high to the lower portion. That is called as river. Lakes. A lake is a water body surrounded by land on all sides. Lakes can have salt or fresh water. The lake is nothing but you all seen everywhere. It is surrounded by four sides of the land. That is called as lake. The lake will contain even the fresh water and salt water. Example they have given Dal Lake. A gulf is a large area of an ocean or a sea that is surrounded by land. Next is bay. A bay is a body of water which is partially enclosed by land. It has a wide mouth opening of land and it is joined to the sea or other larger water bodies. For example, Bay of Bengal. The Bay of Bengal is a type of water body which is partially means it is smallly enclosed by a land and the mouth will be open up in the land side and it is joined to the sea. The other portion will be joined to the sea or other water bodies. Example, Bay of Bengal. Lagoon. A stretch of salt water separated from a sea by a low sand bank. Example, Lake Chikla in Odisha. That is, the salt water will be separated from sea as well as from the sandbank. That is called as lagoon. Strait. A strait is a narrow stretch of water which joins two larger water bodies. When we are comparing compound words, you all know compound words, isn't it? Post plus man, postman. The same like when we are joining two larger water bodies, that is Indian Ocean and Bay of Bengal, it forms a strait. The example is Palk Strait joining the Bay of Bengal and the Indian Ocean. That is called as strait. Waterfall. Waterfall forms when a river flows from the highest height, that means great height. Waterfall is nothing but it falls from the mountain and reaches the land. For example, Kutralam. You all know Kutralam, isn't it? The waterfall will be always falls from the mountain and it reaches the where? Land. The same like it is called as waterfall. Children, this is a map of India. In this, let us see what are the physical divisions are there. The blue color thing is called as water surface area. Our land is fully covered with what? It is covered by water. That is 75% it is covered by water. This 25% is land. We have already studied what is Bay of Bengal, Arabian Sea, everything. You can see which is that left hand side is called Arabian Sea and the right hand side is called Bay of Bengal. Water pollution. Water pollution is a common phenomenon around us. We should be very careful about how to use the water in a proper way. For example, if you are washing your face, what you have to do? You have to collect the water in a bucket or otherwise fetch it in a mug and use it for the other purpose. We should not open the tap and you should not wash the face because it is a wastage of water. So we have to use the water in a proper way. And how the water pollutions are taking place? We should not throw any garbages. Garbages means the waste particles we should not throw in the riverside or in the lake. stream, etc. Joining sewage to the river water. It is a very, very bad habit that we are joining the sewage water into the river water. That is sewage meant it is will be very dirty. Okay, we should not join the sewage water into the river water. Making river water contaminated and not fit for use. Because of that, we cannot use any river water for any other purpose. This increases the scarcity of water for household use, because in the summer season we will have lot of scarcity. So we have to use in a proper way and we have to save the water. Let us see what is mean by water cycle. Water cycle has 4 stages. There are 4 stages in the water cycle. The first stage is evaporation, second one is condensation, third one is precipitation, the fourth one is collection, or we can tell it as runoff. Yes, there are 4 stages are there. Let us see the first stage. Evaporation. The heat of the sun falls on the water bodies like ocean, seas, lake, rivers, etc. The water slowly evaporates and vapors into the air. For example, is you all know water is it will be stored in a what? It will be restored in ocean, seas, lakes, etc. It will evaporate and it will forms as a rain. That is called first stage. Second stage is condensation. As the vapor rise high, the cooler temperature, the temperature which present in the higher atmosphere, it makes us cool down and turn back into liquid. The air will be turned into liquid. This is called as condensation. Wind moves the liquid around, leading to the form of clouds. Let us see the third stage, precipitation. Wind movements cause the cloud particles to collide. That means the cooler temperature which present in the clouds, it makes us to collide. They become rain bearing clouds and fall back into our earth's surface. By the process is called as precipitation. This may occur in the formation of rain, hail, snow or dew. As we all know what is rain and hail or snow. Fourth stage, runoff or infiltration. The other name for runoff is collection. The water either runs off into the ocean, rivers or ground surface, or it is absorbed into the soil. This cycle will continue for further reactions. Let us recap what are the things we have studied in this lesson. The earth is made up of land, water and air. Water is necessary for all life forms. 3% of water is found in ground, lakes, ponds, streams and rivers. And there are 5 major oceans in the world, that is Pacific, Atlantic, Indian, Southern and Arctic Ocean. And there are 7 continents. Waterfall forms when river falls from the great height. And we should be very careful when we are using the water in a proper way. I hope you all understood about the lesson hydrosphere. Thank you, students.